Giving Back, sponsored by Patterson Legal Group.
We're excited to partner with Patterson Legal Group in our latest edition of Giving Back, where local nonprofits are recognized for the great work they're doing to make our communities better places to live. Patterson Legal Group recognizes a new nonprofit and presents them with a $500 check. This week, we're proud to spotlight Hero Salute Project. Take a look.
Hi, I'm Tyler from Patterson Legal Group. This week's Giving Back recipient is Hero Salute Project. We're here with Matthew. Matthew, tell us a little bit about the group.
So Hero Salute Project, we put on fundraiser concerts for first responders and military mental health. On September 6th, we're hosting our second annual Salute the First Responders concert in Lawrence, Kansas. Hope you can join us.
That's awesome. For all your great work, we're excited to give you a check for $500.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
Appreciate it.
And joining us now is Matthew Norman with the Hero Salute Project. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Very well, and great to have you on the show with us. So to start out, introduce us to the Hero Salute Project. You know, what got this all started?
So Hero Salute Project was founded in 2023, early last year. Kind of teamed up with a Kansas City, Kansas firefighter named Steve Pope. He's dealt with the same PTSD struggles, mental health with being a firefighter and other first responders. So he found a way through golf to get out there and get first responders together and a way to decompress amongst, you know, fellow first responders that know what's going on in their lives. I wanted a part of it. I've been in the military for going on 20 years and seen it. Didn't even think about first responders. They see it day in, day out, multiple calls.
That's so true. You hear about the military, but you not so much about the first responders.
So military's finally coming around and getting some good programs, but those programs aren't in place yet for first responders. So I said, how can I be a part of this? I love music. So I started Hero Salute Project, and we put on concerts for military and first responders mental health awareness.
Wow. Okay. So yeah, tell us about some of these concerts then. Like, I know you have one big one in September.
Correct.
What else do you do throughout the year?
Well, we're 100% donation driven, so that limits us how many we can do a year. So, but if we got enough donations, I'll do 100 a year. But right now, we're just doing one main one so we can focus on it and give it the attention it needs. Fantastic. So last year was our first one, and we raised over $4,000 just in the first year.
That's wonderful. And what's this money kind of go towards for the first responders?
So it all actually goes to Steve Pope, the Kansas City, Kansas firefighter. He has First Responder Golf Foundation. So he pays for all the golf fees, the travel. Anyone in the country, anyone that's a first responder can go to his events and golf for free and just get out there with like-minded individuals.
Yeah, and what's this? I feel, yes, these golf like games and tournaments like feel almost therapeutic.
Yes, exactly.
I suppose, to really help these first responders, relate to others and to talk about some of the stuff that's going on in their lives.
So yeah, golf can take a long time if you want it to, and if you're out there with your friends and people have been around those same calls that you have, and you have the outlet with someone that understands. You know, if you talk, a lot of people don't want to talk to a therapist. They might not understand. They don't see the daily stuff. And so that's a way for them to get out and kind of just decompress and enjoy themselves and have a good time for once.
Absolutely. And I guess to that matter, how can how is the donation from Patterson Legal Group kind of able to help you guys out? Get just more money going into the fund?
So they helped us by those funds. A concert is expensive. These artists are very talented and they need to be paid the right amount. So that helps us bring in even bigger artists. With bigger artists, that allows the community to come. More community, more tickets sold. That's more money raised to go to these first responders.
Wonderful. And what's the best way for people to reach out to you guys, say they're first responders, looking for a little bit of that camaraderie?
So you can head to herosaluteproject.org, or you can find us on Facebook or Instagram at Hero Salute Project.
So what's it mean for you to kind of bring this whole Hero Salute Project together?
I look at it as we're honoring our hometown heroes. So being in the military, we get a lot of thanks and praise and lots of programs for our mental health, but we need to take care of our hometown heroes as well. When I leave the country, or my brothers and sisters leave the country, they're the ones back here taking care of business, keeping us safe, taking care of our families at all times.
Wonderful. And can you speak on a time you've seen like Hero Salute Project help out a first responder, or like what's their feedback has been of the program?
So our first concert last year, we had several first responders in the audience, and a lot of people came up to me like, this is great, never been to anything like this. I use music and concerts as an outlet, and I think that's bringing people to come together, and they can use that as an outlet as well, relax, kick back, just enjoy themselves.
Of course, yeah, I agree. Yeah, music is such a wonderful outlet, wonderful therapeutic just way to mellow out a little bit. So it's great what you're doing, bringing these concerts to the area. And you said, so you had your first one last year, you got the second one coming up on September 6th. We still a little bit away, but what can you tease so far about the show? September 6th,
it's going to be in Lawrence, Kansas at the Z&M Twisted Winery, right off the highway there. Big, beautiful venue. This is the venue last year was great, but we're expanding, so we look for a bigger one.
Great.
And at Z&M, Brian is a former military member also, and offered his venue for us to use. And we have Logan Mize, local Kansas guy, coming out to headline the show for us.
Fantastic. Yeah. Sounds like it's going to be a fun time. Again, a great way to raise money for first responders out there, and to really let everyone have a great night, relax a little bit, enjoy some music.
And come together and see your first responders and get to know them also.
Yes, of course. Yeah. Tell them things as well.
Yes, definitely. They deserve it.
And so all this stuff going on, again, we have the one big concert September 6th. What's the best way for others to kind of help this mission along now?
So if you want to go over to herosalutproject.org, you can donate or buy tickets for the event. That's a great way to come out and enjoy your donation. And, that donation is going to help us, but you get to enjoy the night as well.
Wonderful. And I know, so you mentioned all the funds go, towards the first responders and the stay in the concert. Are you looking for also volunteers at all, or is it mostly just kind of money donations going towards
money
the concert?
donations always great, but volunteers is great also. So a concert takes a lot of people, and it's not just a one-person job. So if you want to volunteer, that'd be great. Take tickets, walk around, greet guests, something like that to help me out. Got a special skill I could use, that would be awesome.
Of course, yeah. There's never enough help someday, especially when it comes to live venues and concerts. There's always something to do. Yep. Wonderful. Well, Matthew, thank you so much for joining us this morning, and thank you for all the work you're doing out there in the community. I know it means a lot for a lot of people out there.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
And of course, everybody, to learn more, you can visit herosalutproject.org.
Giving Back, sponsored by Patterson Legal Group.